We know that playing triads and inversions are some of the most essential skills a pianist needs to learn. So no matter what key they're in, being able to go up as well as going down, ascending and descending. And of course, we also want them to be able to play in any key. And we also want our students to be able to look at a pattern that is a chord and know immediately if that is a root position chord, first inversion, or second inversion. So on page 10 of Unit 2 in grade 4 of Succeeding at the Piano, the student is looking at a review of second inversion triads. So the student plays the root position D major chord, first inversion, and then second inversion. And then the next little exercise, Chopin is seen, and he has his hand behind his ear, and he is asking the student to listen and look for the second inversion triads. He's also asking the student to use a really, really great technique called rebound staccato. A rebound staccato is definitely for staccato melodies or repeated notes. And you'll notice here, so that is pretty quick and joyful, but Chopin says, why don't we play this exercise at an andante tempo? And why is that such a good idea? So that the student can feel that their wrist moves up like just a little spring right there. Oh, spring in their wrist. And then they go right back down to their normal position. So the student can take their other hand with their pointer finger and put it right on their wrist so that they can feel the rebound. And before they do that, you can also ask them, are all those triads second inversion triads? And they'll look, they'll examine it and analyze it, and they'll say, yes, they all are, except for 2 chords. And the 2 chords that aren't are C major first inversion triads. So now I'll play the whole exercise again, and I'm going to, again, have my second finger over this wrist, just gently on the wrist, that I can feel it coming up. So we don't want to do this. That's just way too much motion. And at the end, they can just drop and release their tension. You can certainly have the students work on that in the left hand as well. The next little exercise is a D major root position, first inversion, second inversion, and then a rolled chord. So we want our students to understand when they see those wonderfully wavy roll marks up, then the student knows that they start from the very bottom note and then plays all the way up to the top note. Just sounds like a harp. All right, and then the very last exercise on this page is playing rolled chords in the key of E major. And again, we can ask our students, which inversions are you playing? And they'll say, this is a root position, first inversion, second inversion. And this is a great little piece for students to review the tissue box touch release, right? So gently off the keys like that. So that's for a beautiful, wispy, dolce piano sound. Just like Debussy, we would use many tissue box touch releases. Like there, and then you can also use it in your left hand. Our students to listen to many different sounds at the piano, and you certainly know all those other touch releases, physical gestures that we teach our students so that they have great technique and a great sense of musicality.